Alright, on the left-hand side, the red Protoss, Root Rob. And on the right-hand side of Port Alexander, the blue Zerg, Root Neuro. Can I get a root for root in the chat? Yes, this is game 1. Good luck, have fun, says Neuro. Manner is the most important part of every build steps. Or every build order. Most important step of every build order. English is great. I have lost my mind after 7-8 hours of casting today. Any brain that I had left, long gone. Gateway first for Rob. And a little buggy building. A buggy home to make more bugs for Neuro. Boop. Gonna do some scouting. Say, hey, opponent, are you being honest with me? Or are you gonna cheese me? Are you offering me a nice cheese platter? Or are you doing the same with an overlord? Slowly puttering across the map, going, boop. Hey, I'm an overlord. I expel gas for ever or something. I still don't know how overlords fly. It seems a bit weird. Match gas pool. The classic, the tried, the true, the tested. Boo-doo, boo-doo. And that gas online. Cybercore on the way for Roberto. We will see which tech path he chooses after the Cybercore completes. Will it be a Stargate? Will it be some sort of fancy pants Archon drop? Boom! I time traveled 3 minutes in the future to say boom. On time. 3 minutes in the past cast. Yes, you did. My mind has exploded and melted. Just like everything you do, Boom, you have melted my tiny little peasant mind with your superior tactics and knowledge of gameplay. For those of you who don't know, we cast Boom replays now on this channel. They are majestic. It's like Boom replays they can't be described in terms of a normal human. They are a force of nature. Boom crashes over his opponent like a tsunami of Baneling Paneling and just obliterates them. See if we can block this third. Ooh, this is a quick lair. Neglecting Zergling speed to go straight into lair. Neuro, what tricks do you have in your sleeve? Tricksy Hobbit's tricks do you have? Boop. Alright. Twilight Council and a Robo. Yeah, I think we're looking at some Archons in the future. Keep droning up. Get an Evolution Chamber and a Roach Warren. Rob's gonna say, hey. What are you doing now? I haven't seen a third for Rob. Root for root. Thank you. Yeah. Rob has not confirmed a third yet. But now he's going to poke over here and say, oh no. Oh no. There is no third. Something is amiss. Tricksy things are amiss. We're about to get ninjas on a plane. We are about to get some ninja action, you guys. Adding on some gateways. Getting some injects. Doing all the Zergy things. Some gas. Drones. I like this Immortal. I think Rob knows at this point that this is going to be a Nidus, so he is going to go ahead and chrono out this Immortal instead of the Warp Prism first, just so we can have it to shut down any possible skullduggery with a Nidus. You have Overseers. Just in case. Are we just going for a straight up roach timing? Maybe. It makes sense with investing this early gas into speed and +1 missile. There's not a whole lot of reason to go into the Nidus then. So yeah, Rob has a really good read on this from here. Running out Immortals to deal with this is a really good read on this. Little bit of a supply block though there, but fixes it up right away. Caster Curse is real. Here comes the Warp Prism. So this is going to be a real pain. Here come the ninjas. The ninjas, in the words of the Bare Naked Ladies, are deadly and silent. They're also incredibly violent. They speak Japanese, they do whatever they please, and they're about to snipe this hatchery because there's no detection here at all. Ooh. Ravi Math says, oh, no, okay, detection is here. Is this going to be enough? Rob's juggling the DTs around. He loses 2. So that's not great. Luckily, there was timely detection. For not being a spore here, there was an Overseer nearby. Here we go. Oh no! Can I get it? Can I get it? Ooh, yes I do. And 2 of the Dark Templars escape with their lives. See if they can pull home. Maybe morph into an Archon. That is a really good snipe for Rob. DT's coming in the main. There is no detection here. Alas, dudes. Hydrogen on the way for Neuro, but there's absolutely nothing here. How much damage can these DTs get done? Okay, that's it. They're going to get a queen, a couple of workers. Call it a nice day. Going to ward off some workers more at the 3rd, or chase off some more workers. English, hard. Get the spore, but the Overseer is here. Overseers are quite speedy, luckily enough. Way more DTs morphing in, just saying, hey, you know what's better than DTs in the main? More DTs. And at this point, Neuro is taking what I believe we would call catastrophic damage. Losing another queen. Just losing drones all over. DTs are back in the 3rd. Picking off drones. They'll probably get the cancel on this hatch. Maybe focus on the spore first. Double Warp Prism with this as well. This is nice. Nicely done. Oh no, this Warp Prism's starting to get low. Okay, Warp Prism survives. They're gonna go shuffle off to the other one. They're just gonna go home. Here we go. I love this. I love this little feint. Pull back. Hey, why not, right? Why not? Let's put all our Dark Templars in the healthy Warp Prism. That way there's less risk on our part as the Protoss, right? +2 missile on the Hydra upgrades, statted. +1 ground attack for the Protoss. Zealot legs. He's content to sit at home and chrono boost out Immortals 2 at a time now. Warp in some Zealots. And just see how much more damage he can rack up with these DTs. These DTs have been a workhorse this entire game. These Dark Templar have done more work than a very efficient object. Yeah, that's how we're going to finish that joke. Good. I love this. I love getting the goop on upgrades, just to stall them out. I love getting the goop on good upgrades. 10 more drones going down behind this, though. Once again, these little run-bys from Rob. Racking up damages. Ooh, boy. Lurker Den coming up for Neuro. Good Lurker hits are going to be the one way to maybe start getting leverage in this. He's behind almost 20 workers at this point, though. Let's take a peek. Yikers. That's a very technical term for this income graph, but if you're a Neuro fan, yikers. And I am a Neuro fan. I make no claims otherwise. Full-on Neuro bias. Caster bias confirmed. Bug bias confirmed. I'm gonna get some Hydra drops. Just 4 Hydras. Okay. Fourth on the way for Rob. Neuro's still on 3 bases. Okay, no. Here goes his 4th as well. This is a lot of Immortals to deal with, though. That is 8 Immortals. Even more? Yeah, no. Yeah, 8 Immortals, couple Archons. Neuro's on move command. Ooh, okay. Rob, a little bit of a conga line there, but it was fine. Here Here we go, though. Warp into the main. Oh, no. And the main is going to push in towards the third. Say, oh, no, we're actually going to detour really quickly because there's a fourth here, and that could be a problem later. We're going to snipe that off really quick. Neuro's forced to pull home. Clean this drop up. Fourth gets canceled. Hydras get dropped in the main, picking off some probes, but they're going to be cleaned up by the Zealot warp in. Solid Storm. Ooh, Solid Storm. But these Lurkers are in a decent position. They're going to be able to line them up through most of this army, but that Concave, yeah, that Concave in these storms, too good. That's too much. +1 attack, or melee is only just finishing. All of these storms in these force fields. Oof. Oof. Avert your eyes. GG, well played, says Neuro. Rob leads 1 game in this best of 3. And thank you for the follow, Harimang and Ryujin Saints. This is a good channel. Wow, that is very kind of you, because this is a very new channel, and that means a whole lot, dude. I am really glad that people are liking this. I am very glad to hear that. Yeah, gently caress that follow button. I cast and play most days. I am not very good at the video game. If you're looking for high quality gameplay, this is not the place. But if you're looking for funny gameplay, you found it. And I also have been branching out into casting a little bit because I have the passion. I've been bitten by the passion bug. I like talking about StarCraft. It's quite fun. Is this a kissing game? No. There are only 1 probes. Only 1 probes in this matchup. This is PvZ. And probes can't kiss up in the flying units. They can't smooch them. Alas. They can only smooch other ground units. With their taser. They smooch... Little known fact, probes smooch with a taser, dude. And that's also how I kiss. If anybody tries to walk up and be like, hey, I'm gonna kiss you, I also have a taser. What was total drones lost? I don't think I have access to that information. Oh no, we can look at the graphs. Here we go. I think that's all I need to say. Sea of Whiskey only watching 2 channels. Ha! Funny joke. Ha! Joke of the year. Alright, we are on our way to Town for game 2. Thank you guys for all the follows today. We had a couple subs today. We've done all the stuff. Here we go. Game number 2. On the right side of Automaton, the Red Zerg. Or Red Protoss, excuse me, from Team Root, Rob. And on the left side, the Blue Zerg, actually a Zerg this time. Root for Root, it's Neuro. Show me what you got, Root players. Neither player is going to be eliminated in this match, even if they lose. Excuse me, we are 0, wrong one. Up 1-0 for Rob, but whoever wins this will advance to the next round of the upper bracket. Whoever loses will just be knocked down to the lower bracket. 2 players from the upper bracket will get seeding into Group Stage 3 of Challenger, and then 2 from the lower as well. So 4 players in all will get seeding into Group Stage 3 of the next Challenger, as well as airfare, a hotel room, some WCS points, and oodles of cash. Hatch gas pool, as one does. Alright, Roberto, show me Nexus before core. Oh my goodness, I'm a psychic. Look at how much StarCraft I watched to be able to tell you this very basic opener. Be impressed. Both at my humbleness and my game knowledge, dudes. Probe coming in saying, hey, are you a sneaky snake, Mr. Neuro? Are you a sneaky snake? No. Just gonna steal your minerals. This probe is a damn thief. What a thief, dude. Call the police. This probe. Not even actually committing to the theft. This is like when you go to the mall as a teenager and you fake steal something just to screw with the security guard. That's what this probe is. This probe is an ornery teenager who just wants attention, dude. Thank you for the follow, Wet Towel. What an epic crescendo. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I guess we had... I'm really smart, you guys. I am fried after all of this casting today. We didn't have game history on for the first game of this. Nor should you ever have game history on if you are playing a tournament. That way other people in the tournament can't go through your profile like I just tried to do and find your build orders. Say, hey, they're a 12 pooling a lot. They're 12 pooling a lot. The flag behind me is a trans pride flag that you'll see in 3 minutes. That you will see. Or you will hear me say 3 minutes. I love delay days. Yep. So we got Stargate for Robert. Doing a huge warp gate research investment of 50 gas and 50 minerals. Boop. This Phoenix is going, hey, get out of my base. Hey. Hey. And this is the most stubborn overlord in existence that says, no, I'm going to sit here and die. I'm going to sit here and just be so stubborn, and I'm going to sit here until I die. And it does. Prophecy fulfilled, dudes. Robo on the way. Finish this wall off. And Neuro's just going to happily drone. Happily drone. This is several lings. Several whole lings. They're going to come up here and say, hey, is there an opportunity here for me? These lings are going to come up. They see this Protoss wall off, and they're like, hey, I'm a bunch of Zerglings, and I'm looking for work. I'm going to knock on this door and say, hey, are there any opportunities here? And this adept at the door is going, no. No Zerglings. We don't hire Zerg here. Adepts really don't sound like that, but now they do. Too bad, so sad. Baneling Nest. +1 melee. Twilight Council. And a whole mess of gateways. Zerglings are going to keep poking around saying, hey. What's up? What's up, what's up? Oracle dives in, gets 7 kills because... Ugh. Ouch. Just because. There's no real reason there. Oracles do that. That's what happens sometimes. Templar Archives on the way. With a Warp Prism Zealot legs. I'm going to make a prediction using my crystal ball, and I'm going to say we're going to see a Templar drop here soon. Probably with some charge lots behind it. They're getting started. Rob looking to expand, take his third. These lings are like, hey, I love this. I love when you pick up your own unit to save it. Every time I see that, I'm like, oh, what a nice move. This Phoenix is like, no, I like you. And lifts it up and says, hey, you can be up here with me in the sky now. Look at this. 5 High Templar getting warped in. Gonna get morphed into Archons. 3 Archons, wow. How are you gonna fit 3 Archons in a Warp Prism that only holds 2 Archons? How are you gonna pull that off, Robert? Alright, you're just gonna rally this with it and juggle it? Alright. I don't hate this. But +1 is about to finish up for Neuro. And with only 3 Archons, it's gonna be more difficult to juggle. He's gonna lose one of them if the Lings get a surround. Archons look really good against Lings until they get surrounded, basically. Little warp into Zealots. These Lings are gonna come back and poke at the front and say, hey, I smell an opportunity here. And now they can barge in and go, ooh, don't mind if I do. Archons charge forward, go, hey, what about me? Ling's in the main, devouring a probe line. Yikers, dude. But these Archons racking up the kills, getting a bunch of queens. There's nothing here at home ready for this. Zealots charging in. Where'd all your queens go, Neuro? Oh, they died. They died. The end. Boop. Run away with these drones. All the production going down for Rob behind this, though. He's not cleaned this up himself either. Big mess of banelings getting warped or getting morphed. Ready to defense this. 5 spines as well. This is a last stand maneuver from Neuro. This is heroic last stand territory. Oh no. But these banelings just rumble right past the Archons and they just get shaved right off. And now they're all gonna get juggled by the Warp Prism. Can Neuro, he gets 1, but 2 are gonna get away. Absolutely no shields left. Force this to... He started a warp in and had to cancel this. Change it back already. Ooh, 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 ooh. Lost 2 High Templar, 1 Archon. Almost lost the Prism with the Archon in it as well. Ooh. Nasty, dudes. Didn't lose the gateways. Just got a bunch of stuff depowered, though. It wasn't... It did get cleaned up. All these zealots cleaned up the Swavelings. Let's take a peek-see. Yeah, that went not so great for Neuro. He does have the income lead, though. For now. He's up 10 workers through all that. He's got his 4th on the way. His lair is almost finished. Didn't he already have a lair? No. Oh, no, he lost his natural, which was the lair. He's almost got his lair back online. +1 on the way for Roberto. He's just gonna try again. See how much more damage he can do. Maybe snipe another hatchery. Thought I saw a little flash of blue up there, but my eyes have deceived me. And here we go once again. Getting in this mineral line. Killing another queen. And now we're onto the drone. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The spine took care of that Archon. Alright. Just losing the queen here. Just losing the queen. Macro hatch, Hydralisk Den. All of the good stuff. All of the good stuff. Baneling speed. Keeping those queens up. And now Rob has shot back a Hidden Workers. Trying to... Neuro's just trying to keep pace behind this. Bomb, bomb, bomb. A mystery has appeared. That's a lot of Zerglings to go through one worm. But I think this worm can manage it. It's going to be a rough passageway. But I think he can manage it. Rob's going to dive back in with another round of charge lots, a couple of Depths, and some Archons. But all of these Lings, I don't think are going to be enough to stop this mess of stuff. This is a big mess of stuff. That's a very technical caster term that you may not be familiar with, but this is indeed a big mess. I don't know how the Zerg is going to clean it up from this position. Losing 22 drones alongside this. Losing the 3rd. Nidus Worm detected, though. Maybe like this? Maybe we can base race a Protoss. Who has recall? Cross our fingers and pray. There is nothing like the sound of a Nidus emerging in the morning, is there? Okay, I like this. I like this not huge commitment to it. Only sending through some Banelings, clear up some workers, a couple Lings to clear up production as well. Getting a couple of the forward zealots. This hatchery went down as well. Hey, get this Nidus out of my base, says the zealot. Hey, what are you doing here, zealot? Boop. Alright, what can we accomplish with a bunch of Banelings in a dream? Not a whole lot, because those Stasis Wards are finished. Alright, the second one did go off before this huge mass of Lings and Hydras could get stuck in it. It's not the end of the world, but it does kind of feel bad. Alright. It's now incumbent on Neuro to find some way to get some kind of damage in to keep himself alive in the series. Nidus Worm detected. This one looks like a fake out, though. Nothing loaded into it. Try and pull the army out of position. Dive in somewhere with this pack of lings. I like it. Nidus Screech, indeed. Thank you for the follow, Otto Silver. Alright, ooh, War Prism goes off, only on one ling though. War Prism shuttling around some Immortals. Couple Zealots get in the main, or in the natural rather. But they don't really get anything done. Just gonna say, hey, we're here. I want my presence to be known, say the Zerglings. I'm trying to get his 4th online. Neuro is really struggling to keep bases up. Every time, Rob finds this push. And here we go. Fleet Beacon, extra Stargate. He's only at 52 workers. I don't think we'll see a 3rd Stargate with this. He's just going to get +2. And start his Stargate production. Probably keep trying to power out some drones. Probes, rather. Drones are for the Zergies. Neuro only on 40 drones, though. Those were some real good Baneling hits right there. All those Zealots just poof into a fine mist. But I don't think that there's enough left to clean up all these Archons. GG, well played, says Neuro. Rob wins the series 2-0.